Thanks, SEIU. When we said that we had to get to work to be able to win a big, bold economic recovery program, you did just that. And in 6 short weeks, we were able to move across this country and get this job done. We had 40 local union leaders on conference calls every single day, strategizing and taking assignments and getting to work. We had over 250 leaders involved in making calls to members of Congress to make sure that they did the right thing. We generated 750,000 emails across this country, making sure that people understood what was at stake in this country. And we had our members on the Hill, 20 of them, going to members of Congress every single day, telling their story about what would happen if we didn't have big, bold action. And it worked. President Obama signed into law an Economic Recovery Act that is close to $800 billion. Hard to imagine those numbers just a few months ago, but we actually did it. And it's going to make a difference across this country. So I thank you for your work, but that's just the first step. We have a lot of work to do. This is really important for our entire country, but it's also critically important for our property service workers as well, because this $800 billion goes to the very heart of what we need to do in our country. It puts people to work, it keeps people on the job, it provides the safety net that so many people need when they're at risk. There's a whole weatherization program there that will enable us to weatherize our homes and make sure that they're energy efficient. It's going to put tax relief into low-wage workers so that they can actually support their families. We need to make sure that governors, mayors, legislative bodies do the right thing and spend this money the right way. We need to make sure that it goes for job creation, keeping people on the jobs, and the necessary services that will keep our communities going. And that's going to take a lot of hard work. And that's why we are launching this very week a campaign to make sure that you have all of the tools you need to be able to get this job done in your communities and in your states. So first, we're going to provide weekly analysis of all of the aspects of this bill so that you know, from COBRA to unemployment compensations to infrastructure dollars, about how you can use this money in your community. So we will give you minute-to-minute updates on what's going on the Hill and legislative bodies so that you can move into action. And we know that it's really important for us to have the opportunity to strategize together, and these weekly calls will give us the opportunity to share strategies and learn from each other so we can move into action in an even more effective way. And we need to make sure that we track what's going on so we can share success stories about how this money is being used in the most effective way, but we also have to put the spotlight when governors or mayors do the wrong thing with this money. I know that when SEIU puts their mind to it, we can get anything done. So thank you, sisters and brothers. We're going to get this job done too.